Well, families across Oklahoma are sending kids back to class, and safety, of course, is on the minds of a lot of parents. Well, the EF5 tornado that hit 2 more schools in 2013 really got interest started in putting storm shelters in schools.
Now, more than 10 years after that tornado killed 7 third graders, we're looking at how much progress has been made. Chief Meteorologist Travis Meyer takes a look in this Oklahoma's own original report.
The kids grew up here.
Danny Legg still keeps in touch with classmates of her son, Christopher.
I hope they find inspiration and not sadness with me.
Christopher was one of 7 children who died at Plaza Towers Elementary and Moore on May 20th, 2013.
This is a massive tornado, again, in the city of Moore.
Certainly, a school in the path of a tornado is every parent's worst nightmare.
Since then, she's been fighting to get storm shelters in every school in the state.
I didn't want this to ever happen to another person's kid. I put my grief to work.
We reached out to every school district in the state to see what progress has been made since 2013. Out of the 531 districts and tech centers statewide, 40% responded, including the 9 largest in-person districts in the state. That accounts for about 60% of all Oklahoma students. We found that through the efforts of Danny and others, about 65% of the districts have added more protection for kids. Based on our sample, before 2013, only 1 in 4 schools had adequate shelter. Now that number has jumped to 57%.
Our third graders that we lost at Plaza Towers would have graduated last year, and so that one was hard.
Robert Romines had only been on the job as Moore's superintendent for about a week before the 2013 tornado hit. At that time, the school district had storm shelters in 2 of its schools. Conversations about storm shelters in all of Moore's schools happened immediately, and the community stepped up to fund it.
That was probably one of the highest percentages as far as rate passage for a bond issue in district history.
Now, all the district's 35 schools have shelters. The impact of that protection became clear this past April when a tornado caused extensive damage to the Shawnee High School. But a safe room added through the 2016 bond issue was still standing strong. But some schools here in eastern Oklahoma and across the entire state still have no storm shelters for students and staff. That includes out in Canadian County in the community of Gary.
If something were to happen during school right now, we're simply hoping that everyone makes it through that safe, and that's kind of scary.
Right now, all 260 students have to walk outdoors in the storm to get to their safe spots in 3 separate buildings, funneled downstairs into locker rooms and classrooms. Superintendent Sean Buchanan says the district tried most recently last August to pass a bond issue for a new school building where all the kids would be under one roof with access to FEMA-rated storm shelters. But nearly 65% of the town voted against it due to the cost of property tax increases. Now, the district is looking for new solutions.
It's not a problem you can just throw your hands up and go, well, it's okay. You know, it didn't work. You know, this is something we have to figure out for the benefit of these kids.
Kids like Danny's son.
Once every school in Oklahoma is sheltered, I might retire. Right now, we're not.
Well, Danny fought at the state capitol for a ballot initiative to put shelters in every school in the state. When that failed, she shifted focus and began visiting individual districts, a fight she says she won't give up. And we hope that she doesn't, because we need more storm shelters.